Hey guys, Andy here from A to Z by SRG. I hope you're good and hope all is well. Today we're going to be playing Formula 1 1996 on the PlayStation 1. So I thought I'd dress for the occasion as well, repping Mercedes right now. So F1, Formula 1 or F1 96 was obviously released in 1996 on the PlayStation 1. I remember playing this game at my cousin's place. He got a PlayStation before I did, and he was a massive F1 fan. Pretty sure he still is today. And I remember playing this game, going, "Wow, it's so cool!" Because beforehand we were playing games on the Ataris and stuff, and it was good, but obviously the level of detail from that to this was a massive jump. And I was taken back by the commentary, the late great Murray Walker, the selection of cars that you're able to choose, like from all the teams. And the other thing which really impressed me was there's two modes to this game, which I'll get into on the next screen. There's Arcade and Grand Prix. Let's do that now. So Arcade and Grand Prix. So Arcade is just a straight game. When you go off track, you can just drive back on and everything's hunky-dory. Grand Prix, it has all the Grand Prix rules, which was kind of unheard of at the time. Correct me if I'm wrong, there wasn't many games or games at all like that with regards to F1, which had all the, well, not like today where there's, you can't overtake here or you can't do any of that. This was straight pure racing, but certain rules had to be followed. But one of the massive changes in between Arcade and Grand Prix mode was in Grand Prix, and if you went off course, the car will spin. So I remember my cousins and I were like, we're going to do a season Grand Prix, we're going to complete it, with this good, rare. We tried qualifying, it didn't matter. We were stone dead last in the race, stone dead last. So like, we'll stick to Arcade. So that's what we're going to do today. Alright, we'll go single race. Obviously, you've got the championship here as well, so you can go through all the tracks and try and win the championship at the end. Ladder, I'm not too sure what this is about. Car setup and race setup, just like your settings. I'm just going to leave them as default. Just go straight to single race. We'll keep the skill levels medium, 1 round, full grid, cool. Man, some of these drivers. So Damon Hill was my dad's favorite driver way back when. I don't know. My dad just liked him. I think he liked him as a person. He was a very good driver. And even when he moved to Arrows, I think that was in '97 or '98, he still carried on supporting him. But my guy is this guy right here, Michael Schumacher. I think he's next to Senna. I think he's probably the second best driver of all time. Some people will disagree with me. That's cool. I like having a conversation. You know that. But going through some of these teams, however, you do get to see some old faces like Jean Alesi. I remember when he raced for Benetton alongside Michael Schumacher. Gerhard Berger was a veteran at the time. McLaren, Mercedes, wow. Mark Blundell, I remember him. Mika Hakkinen stayed with Mercedes when I think he won the championship, didn't he? He won the championship a few years later. And I remember he used to always be a second string driver and never won a race. And then one season when I think when Mercedes came up in the world, he won a race, and that was it. He was the man back then. Mark Brundle, wow, Martin Brundle, should I say? Not Mark Brundle, sorry, my apologies. Young Martin Brundle, now on Sky. Olivier Panis, he was a great driver as well. Jordan Peugeot, RIP, Jordan himself, Mr. Jordan himself. Rubens Barrichello, I remember him, and Eddie Irvine. He used to drive for, did he drive for Ferrari? Okay, I know he drove for someone else other than Jordan Peugeot. And I know Ruben Barrichello drove for Ferrari as well. He was pretty cool. Sauber Ford. I don't remember these guys. I don't remember those two. Two Yamaha. Mika Sala. I don't know. Katayama. That guy this name rings a bell, but I can't. Yeah. Nah, these two. I don't remember the team. Minardi Ford. I remember the name, but I don't remember the drivers. Right, we're going back in time. Pacific Ford. How many Fords are there? How many Ford teams are there? Wow, that's more. Wow. Wow. Look, Jos Verstappen, father of Max Verstappen. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna kick on with Damon Hill. That was a nice trip down memory lane. So we got all these, well, not all the old tracks, but some of the old tracks. San Marino, Catalunya. Don't know if that track's still there. Obviously Monte Carlo's still there, right? That's the track on my birthday weekend. Montreal. No, is there a Grand Prix in Canada? I'm pretty sure there's a Grand Prix in Canada now. I don't know if it's in Montreal. Might be. I don't know. Magny-Cours. Beautiful track. Beautiful track. Obviously Silverstone, bro. Silverstone. Oh, the old Hockenheim. I loved this track. It was just ridiculously quick. Obviously, I can see very few turns. I don't know when this got taken off of the F1 calendar, but I remember when it was. I was like, oh, man, that was a cool track. I know they have a Hungarian Grand Prix now. I don't know if it's this track. Spa-Francorchamps. I think it's one of the oldest tracks on the F1 calendar. Monza, I think that's up there as being one of the oldest tracks on the F1 calendar as well. Iconic track as well. Iconic. Portugal. I'm playing for a Portuguese Grand Prix again. I don't know if it's this one. Nuremberg. Obviously, we're not looking at the full Nuremberg track. They'll still be racing there right now if it was the full track there, right? That's always a good one. Ada. I don't remember that one. Suzuka. That's still on the calendar. That's a nice track. Those that hairpin, a tight hairpin, always gets me out. Always. Adelaide, Australia. Interlagos, that's still there. Buenos Aires, that's still there. Background again. Right, I tell you what. Gotta be Silverstone. Gotta be Silverstone. Right, let's jump back in. Not gonna do a practice, not qualifying. Let's just race. I didn't set how many laps. We'll just keep racing. See what happens. If we're here for a little bit, if we're here for about an hour, that means it's a full race, right? But yeah, let's just get a couple of laps in and see how this goes. One thing I just remembered on this game is we're about to hear the voice of F1, Mr. Murray Walker.
Home of the British Grand Prix.
Okay, just to let you know, I can't hear the game sounds in my headset, but I just wanted to, I could only assume, and again from memory, Murray Walker introducing the race and counting down, so I just wanted that to be in the video. I didn't want to like talk over that. But anyway, let's get back into this. What am I at? 15th out of 24. Okay, cool. See, the F1 games today, it's a luxury. How it's progressed from this to what it is now is incredible. Graphically amazing, the mechanics, etc. How you feel, how the car turns, all that kind of stuff. It's incredible. There's no two ways about it. You cannot dispute that. It's an incredible experience. One thing I just don't like about it, and this is going to make me sound like a grumpy old man, is it takes so long to start a race. I just went, race, job done, let's go. And again, I understand that times have moved on, and they're trying to give us the best experience they can while sitting at home on our couches or on our chairs, gaming chairs, whatever you want to do, to play this game. For me, I find it very overcomplicated. I don't like it. There's a point, I mean, I don't mind, I'm sorry, I don't like it, but there have been times I'm like, you know what, let me have a quick race. But it's no such thing. Like, this is a quick race. I'm doing a quick race now, even though I don't know how many laps I'm doing. But I'm still getting the same happiness that I got way back when. It's a really, really cool game. It's still really responsive. It's still responsive as it was. Obviously, I don't think I could be doing taking these corners in today's game, right? This is much more forgiving than the titles today. There was a damage option. I remember you can lose your front and rear wing. That's about it. I don't think you have punctures or anything like that on here. I think this is one of the very few games that I played without the analog controller, because I don't think the analog controller was available when this came out. The analog controller came when GT1 was released, and this was released beforehand. I'm getting mashed up here, man. Hey, move out my way. David Coulthard in front here. Coming for you. Coming for you. Get that slipstream. Even though there's no advantage of doing a slipstream, the mechanics on this game, there's no such thing of that on this game. But yeah, I'm first now. Let's see if I can do the racing line. Go flat out there. Actually, no, flat out there. Flat out there. Ah! Maybe not flat out. Maybe not flat out there. Getting a bit overzealous there, overconfident. Got a 100-second lead. Nice. I could have taken that a bit quicker, a bit too slow. That wasn't too bad, that was quite nice. Developed a nice healthy lead. You know how we always try and follow the racing line. Kind of like no matter how much I try, I always tend to come off it. Go flat out there. So I lifted a little bit. Should have been flat out there. Go flat here, flat through here, touch a brake here. Yeah, that was a bit better. Could try flat out again next time on the next lap. That's my best. Ooh, smashed my previous time by 2 seconds. Very first sector. Didn't notice there was a plane there. Ooh, off. See, on the Grand Prix mode, car would have gone spinning, and it doesn't spin on the spot, it will spin and go off into the gravel. That was kind of cool, because obviously it takes into account of your speed and then just flings you somewhere and you go, oh my god, I was going that fast? Alright, we'll make this one the last lap. And we'll tell you what, let's give the Grand Prix one a try, right? Let's give it a try just for some giggles. See how bad I am at this game. Don't lift, don't lift. Ah, okay. You need to lift there. Slower than my best time, that's fine. 2 seconds. See if I can make it up. You know, one thing I noticed about someone playing some of these old games, especially when ones which have got sponsorships and stuff, just seeing names of companies that are no longer around. I read an article a couple of months ago and they were talking about how someone was replaying Getaway and they found shops like Our Price and Orange in the UK. It's like, wow, it's like a time machine. Ooh, that wasn't too bad a corner. I don't think I'm going to beat my best time. No, way off, way off. 1.37, okay. Best lap 141. Happy with that. Johnny Herbert second, David Coulthard third, Gerhard Berger fourth, Sean Lacey fifth, Michael Schumacher sixth, Hakkinen seventh, Eddie Irvine, Martin Blundell, that's not Martin Blundell, that's not Martin Brundle, then Blundell, and Ruben Barrichello 10th. Okay. Right. Right, let's give the Grand Prix version a try. Yeah, let's go give that a try. Might have to come out of it and come out of this game, this version, this arcade bit, and then go back in. Let's give it a try. You had to sit through loading screens back in the day. Right, Grand Prix. Let's see how bad I am at this part. Single race. Okay, we'll keep that medium. Keep Damon Hill. And we'll keep it Silverstone. We're going to go straight into the race. Forget practicing, qualifying. Let's just go straight in. Hopefully, I'm a bit wiser now playing these types of games than I was when I was 10, 11 years old, where I just wanted to hit the throttle and think, yeah, I can make that corner. Let's see if I'm better. I've become a better person, better driver, better gamer at these types of games.
Welcome to Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix.
Just wanted to let Murray Walker introduce the race there. Slow start from me. What happened there? Okay. Alright. Kissed it. No! See, look! So that's what happens when you go on the grass. You spin out immediately. You just got to somehow get back on the track. I was doing really well. I was like, yeah. In my head, I was saying, yeah, you're doing good, you're doing good. No, see, done for. We shall recover. Let's see what happens. Okay, caught up a little bit. So like the arcade mode, kind of like, yeah, I can take, I can brake late there. This one, whew, no forgiveness. Don't know if you guys can hear the buttons. Just pressing them quite frantically just to make sure I don't go off the track. Might be hitting the brake a little bit too much. A little bit. But hey, made up a place, 23rd. So. Okay. I had to brake hard there. There's no way I was going to take that corner at the pace I was going. No! I literally let go of the throttle. I was like, if I just keep pressing it, I'm gonna go in a spin. Dude, move out of my way. He's bashing me there, man. Stewards! Brake late a little bit there. Okay, cool. 16. Getting there. Okay. That actually helped me. No, I'm not doing too badly, honestly. Because back in the day, I'd be last. I'd be like, yeah, forget this. Not doing that bad. See, I'm 16 in Grand Prix mode. Maybe I can go through a season in this mode and get, maybe I can finish in the top 3. Oh, ooh, that's a bad racing line. See, I just said that. Look what's happened. Shouldn't have jinxed myself. Andy. 37 seconds behind David Coulthard. We'll make it up. Wishful thinking. See if I can try and brake a little bit later. Inside. Make it. Inside again. It's the last lap. Inside. Oh no! I knew I wanted to do that, but I messed it up. No! Oh, Andy, what are you doing? Oh, man. I think this is why I can never be a race driver. My head will get the better of me. Come on. Man, he pushed me out of the way. No! Okay, I can't be last. I just can't be last. Can I reach that? What's that? That's a Jordan, isn't it? Oh, man. I was like, what? That wasn't too bad. I mean, okay, it was bad. All right, it was bad. Stop laughing at me. All right. I think I'm going to call it a day. Look, guys, thanks so much for bearing with me. Thanks so much for taking your time to watch me do very badly in this mode of playing F1 on the PlayStation 1. Honestly, the Grand Prix one was a lot of fun. I might have to give it another try one day. But anyway, thanks so much for sticking with us. Thank you again for your support, your love, and for your comments and for reaching out to us. We appreciate you guys. Take care, and until the next time, peace.